name is Jeff Durr. I'm the Vice President of the National Youth Fishing Association, starting here in 2017. Today we're up here at Truman Lake for the first North and South Division for the weekend of Missouri, and we're had a great turnout. This year we're going to be able to give away about a little over $50,000 in scholarships. The whole program is geared towards getting kids outdoors and in the future of the sport in itself, but more than that is to let the kids have an opportunity to further their education with the abilities that they've got in the fishing. Another thing is I've seen it firsthand with several of the kids, and especially my son, with the opportunities that bass fishing has given the kids to further their education. From anywhere from a trade school, these scholarships are not necessarily for a 4-year college. They can, if they want to go to a welding school, these scholarships will be able to help with that. Where a lot of other scholarship programs aren't for a technical school. You know, the state of Missouri has an A+ program that pays for 2 years of college, but it doesn't pay for books. So these kids can utilize these scholarships that they win with the National Youth Fishing Association to pay for the books. They can utilize it for anything at that school that they want to do. Like I say, I've seen it firsthand, how it's changed a lot of kids, gives them something to push for that maybe they wouldn't have because they're not the best basketball player, the best football player, or any other sport. With bass fishing, it's something that you can teach, and it lasts a lifetime. You look around anytime there's a tournament around, you've got, you know, a good example, you know, my son is 19 years old. He's fishing against guys that are literally in their 60s, 70s, and either way, being the young guy or the old guy, you could still be competitive. So it's not just a high school deal, and then it's not gonna utilize throughout their life. It teaches them a lot of responsibility, decision making, just life-changing decisions that will help them in life down the road make those decisions and make the right decisions is what we're hoping. So it's not just about the fishing. It's more than that. It's a life lesson. Another thing is, you know, money-wise, you know, we have all ranges of kids, different skill levels. As they progress, you know, you're going to have all skill levels. It doesn't matter if it's your first time in a boat or your 100th time in the boat. You can be competitive in this. It's a team effort. It's not about the money. Who's got the biggest, fanciest boat really doesn't matter. We see all kinds of skill levels out here, and what's really cool is, you know, you remember a kid from 2 or 3 years ago that was excited to weigh one fish in. Now they're in here, they're weighing a limit. They've learned some skills. They're in here now, and they're being competitive with it all. So you know, it's not a deal that if you don't have the big fancy bass boat. We see John boats. You know, we see all ranges of skill levels, equipment. You don't have to have the biggest, fanciest, most expensive boat to come in here and be competitive.
All right, my name is JP Sell. I'm the founder and president of the National Youth Fishing Association, formerly known as our Teen Anglers. We started our new fishing program here back 3 years ago. The first year that we offered our program, our main whole goal was to offer scholarships to give to all the kids ranging from middle school, 6th, 7th, and 8th, all the way to high school of 9 through 12 grades. We set this program up. It's a full non-for-profit, where our main goal is where these scholarships can be applied not only to academic schools, but can also be applied to trade schools as well, to help the kids continue their education and move on. The first year we ended up giving around 12 scholarships valuing at almost $10,000. Our second year that we did our scholarship program, we offered over 30 scholarships valuing at over $20,000. And here for 2017, we're giving away over 60 scholarships valuing at over $50,000. And this is bringing crowds in from all over the areas. It's open to all states. We're planning on making this a full national level. The more scholarships we can offer, the more continued education we can offer. Our whole main goal is to try and help children continue their education through the sport of bass fishing, getting them out in the programs, getting them out in the waters, helping them preserve our conservation that we have, and moving forward. And we're just very honored to be here. Some of the areas that we go to right now, we're kind of in the main Midwest Lake. Today we're at Truman Lake. We go to Lake Ozark. We go to Smithville, we go to Mark Twain, we do Table Rock. We have an Arkansas division where we're going to Lake Norfolk, Bull Shoals, Beaver Lake. We're soon going to be going to Dardanelle, which we're very excited about that. And we're planning on going to Grand Lake and Grove and a couple other lakes in those areas. So basically, those are some of the different areas we are. Like I say, we're going to be going to different states, kind of helping grow and participate. We were very fortunate to be declared as one of the largest growing youth fishing organizations in the whole United States. We definitely offer more scholarships than anyone is offering at this time, and we're hoping to keep continuing that. We do special raffles for the kids, and this program isn't our program, it's the young anglers programs. And to get these children out in the waters is absolutely amazing. Here we are with our first event on our South Division. We had over 243 middle school and high school teams, and we're expecting by the end of the year we're going to end up with over 300 teams in the state of Missouri alone competing for scholarships to help them continue their education. You know, our program would never be successful at all without our amazing sponsors that we have. You know, with Bass Pro Shops, Loose Fishing, Lucas Oil, Pro Guide Batteries, Strike King, Jean LaRue, and many, many more that support us through our scholarships and helping them continue their education. This program is just an amazing program that was helped developed by these sponsors that we have, and we're so very fortunate to have such great sponsors to help us continue this program. And it's not just a sponsorship, it's a lifelong partnership is actually what this is, because the future of our whole fishing industry is our youth today. And so we want to make sure that we focus and try and build a program where the kids feel like it is their program, where they can be a part of something and continue on. So we're very blessed to have the sponsors that are part of this program, and the volunteers. It's all done on a voluntary basis, and we're hoping to be able to continue that for years to come. A few other things that we're really fortunate to have with our program that we have, you know, we have children also that compete in our program that have disabilities as well. It ranges from autism and different forms of special children with different kinds of disability actions and going from there. So this is a sport that we can do from the ages of 8 to 88. There's no discrimination, there's no anything with that. We can always bring them out. You know, with our sponsors that I had mentioned earlier is with our Bass Pro and our Lucas Oil, Loose Fishing, Pro Guide Batteries, Academy Sports, our Missouri Conservation Department. We're really big on doing education to try and teach the kids how to properly take care of the fish. We have Ulrich Marine that comes around and does our catch and release boat with us, where we make sure that our fish are released back into the waters that they're caught from safely and they're taken care of. A lot of times our fish are released in a lot better condition than what they were when they were actually caught out of the lake. So we're really fortunate with all that. And then we have our several local sponsors that come with our Jean LaRue, Carfi, and many, many more. We're just very fortunate, and this is a team program where everyone works together and helps the sport. You know, at our first event, we had over 2,000 people at our event here yesterday. Today, we're going to have about 1,000 to 1,500 that's going to roll through. And at our championship that we had for 2016, we averaged over 3,300 spectators at our event each day for a 2-day championship. And that's when we awarded up to $20,000 worth of scholarships. So this year, when we have our Midwest Shootout and we invite all these teams from our 3 divisions of North, South, and Arkansas, we're going to have probably approximately around 4,000 to 5,000 people at our events spectating on this. So please take care of us. Our office is at Lou's Fishing there in Springfield, Missouri. Our phone numbers there are 417-522-1095. You can get a hold of us on our email at teenanglers@lous.com, and we sure do appreciate everything. God bless.